Isaiah wanted a coffee at Wawa. I go, no, we're gonna be late. I got a Red Bull, a coffee, and 5 Hour Energy. Just boom,
There
boom,
you
boom,
go. You're
boom.
ready to go, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. But so I mean that's human nature. But having the dedication and the discipline to show up on time, do the activities and things you know you need to do, which in our business, one of the most important things is prospecting.
Yeah.
And
And for people that don't know, that's talking to other humans.
well, you know what? That's actually what it is. You need human contact and conversation, and then that leads to a little bit more of a relationship. It leads to the trust factor because really what we are is a trusted advisor.
Yeah.
For people because it's one of their biggest investments.
Purchasing a home or selling a home.
Absolutely. So I mean that's a huge responsibility, and I always felt that that if you're given that opportunity, that you need to be a first class professional at all levels.
How do you prepare your mind and I guess some of the activities, whether it's before you go on a listing presentation or whether it's right after that you take on a new client? What are some of the things that you do?
Well, everything that we do is systemized,
Okay.
and for me, it's a process that I follow every time in every procedure. So
Wow.
we have the checklist basically to follow that. I mean, I've been able to grow the business. I was probably one of the first ones in our area to start the team concept.
Really? Congratulations. That's a beautiful
And
concept, actually.
it is. And, it just goes back to basic business. And what I mean by that is at a certain level, an individual agent is going to get to a point where if they look at the business portion of it,
Okay.
what's the highest and best use of your time and efficiencies? So Gary Keller introduces and has introduced the concept of leverage, and really that's what I was doing very early on. And it started, look,
Interesting.
we climbed every step of the stairs. And what I mean by that is I started out and got to a certain level where a general number they throw out there is if you're doing 40-45 deals yourself, you should have an assistant helping you. Well, if you're doing that yourself and totally yourself, you're doing everything: signs, lock boxes, everything. And I'm there like, well, on when you start doing the math on the income coming in and the hours, it's like you can determine that your time, which is we all have 24 hours in a day.
Yeah.
Your time is critical, and so you're able to put a dollar amount to your time. So, and this is just business 101.
This is amazing.
You put the dollar amount to your time and say, well, wait a minute.
We'll be selling this for $57.99. No, I'm just kidding.
Exactly. No, it's always good to do 29 or 19.99. And as a special bonus,
Yes.
we'll offer.
You can hang out with us him. I'll just be there on the wall filming. Wow. So you
But you
can
do
see
that.
what your
You do
time
the
is.
math. You look
Yeah.
at your time and say, "Hey, wait a minute. I don't need to be doing X, Y, and Z. I've got a good person that can do that, and they're happy at a certain dollar amount. I'm
Yeah.
better off paying them that a dollar amount so I can go do things that make me
So
more
did
efficient."
you figure that out kind of unconsciously in the beginning? Like it was like almost like intuitive for you, like common sense?
Yeah, it was. It was just common sense.
Would you say, and I don't know if you've
I
ever
don't
thought
know
this,
that
was it
everybody
growing
thinks
up?
about it that way.
But was it growing up, do you think? Has seen your father?
Well,
like,
yeah,
how he had a team?
yes, I would say that.
Because not everyone does think of it like that way intuitively.
Right.
'Cause
Well, I
we're-
think because you're running a business, you have employees, you have to start thinking about things like that to run your business.
How many years
Well,
in
and
business?
here's the difference.
Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, here's a big difference. I went in, and my background was business. I went into this business looking at it and treating it as a business.
Wow, yeah, and that's
And
weird
that's
thing.
A
From
lot of
me interviewing
people,
people,
look, a lot of people don't. Because they see all the, I guess, social aspect of the business.
distractions even.
And the distractions. That's probably, for anybody getting into the business new, I would say your biggest challenge getting into the business new is filtering out all the distractions and really determining what's important. And so back to Business 101, the bottom line is my mindset when I first started is I hit the floor in the morning and my mindset is I'm unemployed today because I'm pure commission unless I make something happen.
Wow. Okay.
And for years, that's been my mindset on it. And so
That was that from day one.
from
basically?
day one.